Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel Mo Digging. It's good to see you once again. Well, this week I went back out to the lot that I hunted last week that I recently got permission for, and I decided to dig all of the high tones, and it actually paid off pretty well. So please stick around and see the cool stuff that I managed to pull out of the ground this week. Well, everybody, I have been out here for over an hour now, and I'm a little congested this week, and it is raining right now, so the ground's a little bit softer. I've made a big mess here, but this is my first relic of the week that I think is kind of cool. I got a dog license from 1950, and it's actually from my hometown, which is kind of cool, and I have never seen a dog license like this out of my hometown, so pretty cool. There's a first for everything. We're going to keep on detecting. I'm really looking for silver this week, so digging a lot of high tones. Let's get back at it. Oh my god, you guys, I finally think I have a silver coin here, and I think it's old silver. I think it's pre-1916. Let's take a look together. Can you see it, guys? It is sitting right there in the middle of the frame. I think that is the back of either a barber dime or maybe even a seated dime. Let's take a look. What do we have here? Oh, it's a Barbie, I think. Might be 1907. Oh yeah, I have not found a barber dime in quite some time. That is awesome. Give me just a moment, I'll get my water out. Should have got that prepared. There it is, got my water bottle out. Let's zap it just a little bit. Ooh, man, it's thick on there. You're gonna have to give me a moment to clean this appropriately. I don't want to damage it in any way. But that is awesome. Finally got some silver coin. Thank the Lord that coin came out of the ground looking pretty good. It was down in the gravel. One dime, 1907 Denver Mint. There's a little D down there. There's a little tiny scratch right there and a little one right there, but I think that's probably just from it coming out of the ground and the rocks. So all in all, not too bad. That's a pretty coin, 1907. I believe Theodore Roosevelt was president at that time. So that's a pretty neat coin. I think I only found one of these last year and one of these the year before that. So kind of a hard coin to find where I'm at. I will take it. Well, after you find something good, you should always go back around your hole and check to see if there's anything else. I actually took that dime back to my car and put it away. Came back over here, and I'm about 10 feet away from where I found it, and I think I've got another old dime. Take a look at this. This one was not quite as deep, but take a look at the back of this coin. I think I've got another old either barber dime or seated dime. Oh, that is beautiful. Sorry for all the back noise. It's another barber. And I think I see a 14 on there. This one looks like it's a little bit tarnished. That is so cool. I assume this was a spill, but they're probably about 10 feet apart, like I said. You can still read Liberty on there. Give me just a moment to clean that up. That is awesome. That right there, folks, is a beautiful coin. It's another Denver Mint, and it is a 1914. That is a really cool coin. There's a little ding in there. It's an old ding, though. But talk about a cool coin. 1914, that's actually the year that the world went to war, when the First World War broke out. So talk about a lovely piece. You can see all the little wheat and corn and all that. So it's just a lovely coin. How honored am I to have found this really cool coin spill. We will take that as well. Let's put that away and check around here some more. There may be some more old coins waiting to be found. Here is another cool old find right here. It was sitting about 6 inches down. Sounded like a penny. It's actually a brass reed to an instrument, which is kind of neat. I found one of these, pretty much the exact same thing, out at this location last week, and it's pretty neat. This would go like in a little hand organ or some sort of other little kind of musical instrument. So pretty neat. We'll put that in the bag. This was a big loud 86 signal, which is usually a quarter, and I can already see the target. It looks to be a toy car. I think it might be a big old car there, monster truck. Yeah, looks like it's a monster truck. That's pretty cool. That may or may not actually clean up, and I will hopefully give that away. Some kid will still play with it, I think. Pretty cool. We'll put it in the bag. Now this is pretty cool. I like finding this kind of stuff. I just got myself a real loud quarter signal at about 4 inches down and popped this out. I've got an old aluminum token, it looks like. It's probably palm olive. Those are pretty common finds to find from that era. 61 dealers, it looks like it says there on the outside. And I think this is a token I've found in the past as well. Good for 1 cake cream oil. Soap free when you buy 1 cake, maybe? That is pretty neat. Give me a moment to clean it up. You know, this actually is a palm olive token. It says it down here, palm olive Pete Company, I guess. 61 dealers. This check will be redeemed at your retail precinct or prior when condition on the reverse side have been fulfilled. So really cool token. These are like from the 20s and the 30s, and I do love finding them. They don't come out of the ground too often, and they usually sound kind of like they're usually high tones, so we'll take it. That's definitely something that is going to go in my display case. Now this area has actually been pretty profitable this week, finding a lot of old stuff and some silver, but you still need to be careful. Take a look at this. Unfortunately, there is a lot of drug use out here. There's a strong homeless population, and just 30 minutes ago there were some kids running around over here, and I just noticed this sitting in the grass. I'm going to cap this and dispose of it properly here in just a moment, but be careful. People leave all sorts of drug paraphernalia and, you know, things they shouldn't out in the grass. So to all the people that metal detect, be really careful. All right, well, I just got myself a solid 77 signal, which is usually a zinc penny, and at a few inches down I just popped this out. It looks to be kind of a decorative little piece of jewelry of some sort. I think that would go like on a button or something like that, and it looks like it has a design on there, which is kind of cool. Almost kind of looks like a fleur-de-lis, but not sure about that one. It's definitely got some age to it. I'd say that's probably 100 plus years old, and a pretty neat find. We're going to put that away. This was just a really loud 83 signal, and I popped my plug, and I believe I see the Bantool watch here sticking out of this clod. Let's see what we got here. Maybe. Ground's a little hard today. What do we have? It's going to be a watch, I believe. Oh yeah. Not a very nice watch, it looks like, but it is a fossil. That's kind of cool. Somebody lost their watch a few years ago, so we'll put it away too. Well, this is a cool find and not something I find very often. Take a look at this. I just had myself a coin signal at about 4 inches down and popped that out. It was sitting right here, this kind of strange looking jewel thing. I think that's going to be a piece off of a bicycle, like a little flasher or something like that. I'm sure that has a different term, but pretty neat. I guess it's a piece of glass, but I'd say that's probably from the 40s or the 50s if I had to take a guess. Not bad. That's a pretty neat find. Don't find that all that often, so we'll put that in the bag. Well, everyone, I just got myself like a 92, 93 signal at a few inches down. Couldn't live dig it, unfortunately, but I popped my plug, and I've got a big, round, copper-looking possible coin. Let's look at this. What on earth do I have here? It's still sitting in the plug, and it's pretty big. It's like the size of a like a silver dollar. Obviously it's not a silver coin, I don't think. What is that? It is big. Oh, it's a medallion, it looks like. What is that going to be? Huh. I don't know. Give me a minute to clean that up. That's going to be something kind of interesting. I think it's probably going to be religious. But you never know. I'll be right back. Now, this is kind of different. I have never found one of these. Kind of a strange medallion. Paddle Camp Club, Kansas City, Missouri. And it actually says Regatta down there. So I don't know if this was just a canoe club or if this was like from the Boy Scouts. Very odd medallion. Never seen anything like that. You can see the canoe there and a guy holding a paddle. But pretty neat find. Very odd too. This was like 15 feet away from where I found those two Barber dimes. So I thought I might have been digging up like a peace dollar or a Morgan dollar. But this is still pretty cool. I do like finding this kind of stuff. And it cleaned up pretty well. So we'll put it away and get back to metal detecting. I believe I am done for day number 2. I was out here for about 5 or 5.5 hours and found a few more things that I didn't show you guys. There's a thing with an eagle on it. Not really sure what that is. Maybe a door handle or something like that. I don't really know. Got a toy car, a couple of buckles, a reed out of an old instrument that I kind of bent up, and a bunch of change. I actually found a coin spill with about $4 or $5 in it. I know it's all kind of dispersed in here. Also dug up a bunch more wheat pennies. I don't think I showed you guys any of those. But I'm going to head home and go over all the finds from my 2 days of hunting this week. So let's go to that. And there is the board, you guys, from about 9 hours of metal detecting this week. But we'll come over here first and look at the trash, because we managed to fill an entire box with garbage this week. Lots and lots of plastic sitting on top of the ground and stuff that I dug up. So once again, if you're going to go out and metal detect, take your garbage with you. It really does protect the hobby. And I'll show you this stuff over here. I managed to find quite a few of these aluminum bottle caps. These are a pretty common find, especially when you go out and metal detect the high tones. So that's what I did this week. I found that knife sitting in the grass. And there's the coin I bought about a week and a half ago, and I'll come to that at the end of this. But let's go around the board real quick, because we found some pretty cool stuff this week. Got a big pile of pennies. Those are my copper and my zinc pennies. There's quite a few of those. I would say probably 60 or 70. Didn't dig these nickels looking for them. They're actually in the hole with these other coins, but got a few nickels. Got some clad quarters, some clad dimes. I think in total I found just over $10 in change, which is okay, I guess. Nothing too crazy. I ended up with 12 wheat pennies. I don't know the exact years on those, but I think they're mostly from like the 30s and the 40s. So found a few wheat pennies. Got a few buckles and stuff like that. There's that 1950 dog tag. Little handle there. Got myself that watch. This was sitting in the grass too and actually sticking up out of the dirt. A stainless steel fork. Did find a lighter. There's a key right there. American Racing Company, or equipment I should say. I think it's a little lead weight. I'm not sure what that would go on. Maybe a little racing car of some sort. If somebody could answer that, I'd love to know what that was for. Got that pretty cool cream oil soap token. That's a neat find. I found these before, and they're just a cool relic from like the 1930s, kind of the Depression era, and into the 1920s, I guess. But cool find there. I love that kind of stuff. I got some toy cars, part of a fishing lure or fishing pole. There's that big brass piece with an eagle on it. Not exactly sure what that is. Maybe doorknob. There's a breast cancer awareness pin that's got some aluminum on it. GMC tag, General Motors, big piece of lead, cell phone battery, another piece of a car, lots of little brass and copper things. That one's pretty decorative. That's a neat find right there. I do love this piece. I believe that's off of an old bicycle from like the 40s or the 50s, I would say. Kind of a neat little jewel there, just kind of to accent your bicycle. What else do we have? There's a few more of those brass reeds out of like a little instrument, so that's pretty neat. Got some buckles and this really cool little piece right here. Not exactly sure what that is. I think it may go on a button. I have found these before, but that's probably late Victorian or early 1900s, I would say. Same with that buckle right there. I think this one's a little bit later. And this is a really neat find too. I love this, the Paddle Camp Club medallion. I don't know how old it is though. It looks like it may be like from the 40s or the 50s or even earlier, but I'm not really sure. Really cool find there though, and it cleaned up really well. So I love that. That's definitely going to go in my display case. I did get some silver this week, which is awesome. There's that really cool 1914 Barber dime. Beautiful coin right there. Love that piece. It's in pretty good shape. It got dropped with not too much time in circulation. 1 dime, Denver Mint. And I got this other Barber. It's a little more worn, but it is older. A 1907 Denver Mint as well. Really cool coin there. And like I said, I cashed in my change just recently, and I bought a cool coin, one that I have never dug and is really hard to dig here in Missouri. I bought myself a 2 reals from 1774. Oh gosh, plastic here has kind of gotten soft, so it's kind of struggling with it, but there's the coin, 1774. I bought that from my local coin shop. Really beautiful find there. Unfortunately, it's a coin that I don't think I'll ever dig up around here. But once again, being able to go out and dig up clad change, you can purchase things like this, so it still kind of counts as a metal detecting find. All in all, we did really well this week. I really enjoyed my time out there, and I hope to go back to that same spot pretty soon. Thank you guys once again for watching the channel. I always appreciate it. This was definitely a pretty successful week of metal detecting. We found some pretty cool stuff and had a lot of fun. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy what I'm doing, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye now.